Yo, what is going on, my Alpha Squad, my Alpha family? You know what I mean? Everybody who just taps into the channel. Yo, we got some, I don't know what the vibe's going to be exactly. I don't know if it's a banger. I don't know if it's a heater. I don't know if it's a vibe. But we got something by Zaxs, featuring WIGZ. It's called IDNT. I'm not sure what the acronym stands for, but let's get right into it. I'm excited. I've just been doing a lot of music, a lot of live streaming. Doing a lot of, just curricular things, trying to get that like outside festivities in. I've been skating. I've been just all around trying to be out more, like instead of always working inside. So anyway, let's get right into this, y'all. I'm excited.
I don't really care, I don't really wanna chit chat, I don't really need to know where you got a crib.
I'm really happy he came in with that melody and like that singing approach, because that beat, that was a very soft beat. That was a very, like, you can't be rapping hard over that, you know what I'm saying? He's doing a great job so far. Excuse me, I keep burping.
I don't really care, I don't really wanna chit chat, I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that, I don't need that. I don't really care, I don't really wanna chit chat, I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. Check on my tab, hope that one day you gon' pay it back.
Man, he's riding the wave right now. Oh my, Zaxs, this is dope, man. This is super dope. Man, I really like that hook too. Came in strong with the nice hook. The first verse so far is doing a good job of keeping that, the tone is the same as the hook, but he's doing a good job of subtly changing the delivery and everything. So like it's still, it like keeps its potency.
I don't really care, I don't really wanna chit chat, I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. Check on my tab, hope that one day you gon' pay it back. I don't need you, act to see through. I've been staring at the mirror till I fall through. I know that one day I can go and get it by myself. I don't really need the help, but I'll take it for my health. If I keep on going on this path that I've been stepping, then I know one day I'll be treated like a weapon. I'll be treated like a weapon, and I know that I can get it. I just gotta keep on moving, gotta get to manifesting my.
I like this a lot. He's straight up, law of attraction. He's that last line he just said in that word. He's manifesting things. He's speaking a lot of this shit into reality. That hook, I have to listen to the hook again, but that first verse is just basically going off more about that hook, which is like, I don't, need somebody else. I could be dependent doing everything, all of this, like this, everything this life thing is, like, I got to be capable of being able to at least handle it on my own. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to help someone else. You know what I mean? Like, and also just the dependency of leaning on someone else can be too much, too scary for some people.
Where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that, I don't need that.
It almost sent here. I'm going to hear the whole thing real quick.
I don't really need to.
I don't got my water on me.
I don't really care, I don't really wanna chit chat, I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that, I don't need that. I don't really care, I don't really wanna chit chat, I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been.
Yeah, so like I was thinking this is maybe specifically about someone, but this kind of sounds like overall kind of like that where you're at update life conversation, but it's more of not a conversation. It's a one-way, one person just talking about how great they're doing, how successful they're doing, how life is going so well for them. People who are just always just trying to like, whip out their dick and show it how big it is. You know what I mean? Like that's everyone's doing it. It's annoying. Hate it.
vague as hell, thinking that
I could be wrong about this, but that's the vibe I get when I hear this opening hook. That's the thing I get. It's just like, okay, talk about it with someone else. I don't need to hear it. Like, because when you bring it up in context with me, it's out of nowhere, and it seems like you're just saying it to say it for yourself, to stroke your ego.
I never see that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Check on my tab. Hope that one day you gon' pay it back. I don't need you. Act to see through. I've been staring at the mirror till I fall through. I know the
I like that. Oh, so like, I'm breaking the song down more a little bit. I'm just doing a recording. I'm not doing a reaction. Germ was just making sure everything was okay. But I'm breaking down the song now more right now because that first 2-3 listens, I just wanted to vibe because it's hard not to with songs like this. I mean, it's like that's what I'm more focused on. That rap stuff, you know what I mean? MC type shit, I'm definitely just more veered into the lyrics. But this was, you know, lyrics are coming second for me right now. Lately they have been, which is funny. But no, anyway, I was going to say, I like what he's talking about, though, from that first verse, like, especially comparing the see-through and falling through with the reflection of the mirror, excuse me. Really strong imagery right from the first verse. First couple lines, really.
Don't pay it back. I don't need you.
And then, the tab, hoping they pay it back.
Act to see through. I've been staring at the mirror till I fall through. I know that one day I can go and get it by myself. I don't really need the help, but I'll take it for my health. If I keep on going on this path that I've been stepping, then I know one day I'll be treated like a weapon. I'll be treated like a weapon, and I.
So it almost sounds like he's saying, as much as he wants to, you know, walk on this path of being alone, he realizes the detriment it has on his health. Or he's saying the opposite, you know what I mean, where he needs to be on his own. Otherwise, he is a detriment to himself. Being used as a weapon, I'm curious what he's talking about there.
I've been stepping, then I know one day I'll be treated like a weapon. I'll be treated like
treated like a weapon, okay.
a weapon, and I know that I can get it. I just gotta keep on moving, gotta get to manifesting. My life full of all distractions, they've been pulling me from passions. I ain't leaning, I've been rapping, that's I normally got you slacking. I won't quit, gotta go and gotta give the fans a show. All the shit on the side is only making progress slow.
I like that cadence switch right there. It was a little hard to understand what he's saying in that flow he was going, because it was just a little I don't know, let me hear it again.
And I know that I can get it, I just gotta keep on moving, gotta get to manifesting. My life full of all distractions, they've been pulling me from passions. I ain't leaning, I've been rapping, that's I normally got you slacking, I won't quit.
Like, right, I've been leaning, I've been rapping, I'm the only guy. Like, that part just sounds that pocket sounds just a little strange to me.
They've been pulling me from passions, just gotta keep on moving, gotta get to manifesting. My life full of all distractions, they've been pulling me from passions. I ain't leaning, I've been rapping, that's I normally got you slacking, I won't quit.
It sounds good with the beat, like I can hear why you're doing it though. Not gonna lie, it just sounds a little. I don't know why. It's the delivery a little bit, but I hear why you're hitting that pocket because I can hear it with the piano.
They've been pulling me from passions. I ain't leaning. I've been rapping. That's I normally got you slacking.
Because it goes dun dun, and then you go up with it.
Won't quit. Gotta go and gotta give the fans a show. All the shit on the side is only making progress slow. If I go, I lose my crown. If I don't, I hear the sound.
Another Crown reference. Hey, Zaxs, I know what you're doing.
Shit on the side is only making progress slow. If I go, I lose my crown. If I don't, I hear the sound. Music really keep me out from going 6 feet in the ground.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Go and gotta give the fans a show. All the shit on the side is only making progress slow. If I go, I lose my crown. If I don't, I hear the sound. Music really keep me out from going 6 feet in the ground. I don't really care. I don't really.
Very cool. Very cool. I mean. That's my favorite kind of artist. You know, I mean, not to say the music artists who put out, you know, that aren't living like that. You know, like it's just that shit hits harder because you relate. You know what I mean? Like I can relate to that shit. It's like, yeah, music fucking. This is why I'm alive. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I think when you're like really aware of that in a non-arrogant way, like you're outside your ego when you're accepting that, it's I don't know, it just seems more powerful, and like, you know, there's just nothing but what's it called, like there's no malice behind it. It's just genuine intention. Like it's just I'm making music for music, and because I know it helps me, and it's more than likely gonna help other people, and it's a fact. So like the comparison for music keeps me up and keeps me going from being 6 feet in the ground. Like it's a cool contrast from up and down, but also life and death. Like there's a lot of really cool devices he uses in just that little line.
I is only making progress slow. If I go, I lose my crown. If I don't, I hear the sound. Music really keep me out from going 6 feet in the ground. I don't really care. I don't really want to chit chat. I don't really need to know where you got a crib at.
Coming back to that hook, you know what I mean? This is a really nice vibey hook.
You've been vague as hell thinking
Whole song's a vibe. Whole song's a vibe. Absolutely.
that I'd never see that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't really care. I don't really want to chit chat. I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that. I don't need that.
I don't need that, you know.
So this is WIGZ. Okay, I'm excited for WIGZ.
That I speak facts, you bringing me down to the ground and it's like a relapse.
Ooh, I haven't heard him before, but I like the way he's got a really cool cadence delivery. He's got a really good understanding of syllable structures and like where they're supposed to land. You know what I mean? Because his multis are the multis that he's using to end at the end of the rhyme are set up beautifully beforehand. Listen to this.
Thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that. I don't need that.
I don't need that, you know that I speak facts. You bringing me down to the ground and it's like a relapse. You need to relax. You got some problems, but I'm thinking you can't see that. I know you didn't mean that. And you've been calling all the shots. Now it's coming to an end, and now I see you Twitter. People lose yourself up in the thread. Now you barely get yourself to brush your teeth and make your bed. How your family getting fed, bruh? Look.
Interesting, man. Interesting. Excuse me. I think his flow kind of his opening couple bars were strong, but those last couple just sonically sounded a little off. But what he's actually saying, I fucking love it.
Been calling all the shots. I'm thinking you can't see that. I know you didn't mean that. And you've been calling all the shots. Now it's coming to an end, and now I see you Twitter. People lose yourself.
Like right here, this is where it sounds a little, because he just keeps the flow and the rhyme going instead of having a clear spot in the beat to hit the end rhyme.
And you've been calling all the shots. Now it's coming to an end, and now I see you Twitter. People lose yourself up in the thread. Now you barely get yourself to brush your teeth and make your bed. How your family getting fed, bruh?
But he makes it work. You know what I'm saying? It's not like when I make these critiques about the flow and stuff, it's not like I don't hear what you're trying to do or what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm incredibly OCD about writing. Zaxs knows this, so WIGZ, you know, it's nothing on you, dog. Also, the more I listen to it, the more I can probably hear it more so. Like, the way, when I say I'm OCD with my rhyming, like, I totally, if you set up a rhyme to sound a certain way, I expect the second half of the rhyme to sound a certain way, you know what I mean? So if you set up the first half like this, I'm going to expect to hear it like that. I'm not saying you should, right? That's the whole point. I'm saying the way my brain hears it, I'm expecting it to go that way. So when it doesn't, it sounds off to me. But then when I hear what you're doing, I can understand where you're hitting the pocket. But yeah, that shit's cool as fuck to me, man. WIGZ, I think you're doing a really good job of keeping, like, because WIGZ is giving us more of like a direct, like he's giving specific examples. I don't know if he's talking about himself or he's talking about regarding the bed, because that was, I mean, not being able to get out of your bed and brush your teeth because you're so like lazy or depressed, you know what I mean? It sounded like he was talking about the people on the Twitter thread, but if he's talking about like that for self-motivation, you know what I mean? Because I mean, who hasn't been there? Sometimes it is fucking hard to just like, yo, it's your day off. Do you really want to do something on your day off or you want to kick it? Like, I totally get it.
You can't see that, I know you didn't mean that. And you've been calling all the shots. Now it's coming to an end, and now I see you Twitter. People lose yourself up in the thread. Now you barely get yourself to brush your teeth and make your bed. How your family getting fed, bruh?
Yeah, it sounds like he's almost talking about, not about himself, but somebody, you know what I mean? It sounds like he's talking about somebody, especially like how you know, like how you getting your family fed if you ain't getting out of bed, brushing your teeth.
Look, I got no time for the fakes. I'ma live my life the right way, pumping on the brakes. You been living in your glory days and making the mistakes. I surround myself with family, ignoring all the snakes, yeah. Now I've already accepted we got different views. You'll be doing what you do no matter what I ever choose. I be waking up to early mornings after late.
Okay. So this kid's got an interesting pocket. I'm really noticing it more. He's got, it's kind of like not a run-on sentence, you know what I mean? But it's like that run-on flow where he just keeps it going. But he does a good job of creating pockets of spazzing. You know, he does that classic tag of that, you know what I mean? Like he does, I mean, a lot of Young Money cats do. It's like a, it's not an ad lib, but it's kind of like a cool little thing to just completely reset your, it's a good freestyle move, that's for sure. Anyway, but WIGZ is doing a good job of matching the tone, because Zaxs came in with the first verse, matched his tone pretty beautifully. I mean, the hook, to me, the hook is most in synergy with the beat, and then the verses from both of the artists so far are doing a good job of being cohesive. Like, it's all sounding cohesive. WIGZ is kind of doing, I don't know. I wouldn't say WIGZ is doing something unexpected, like structure-wise with his lyrics, just because like the flow that Zaxs brings and then the cadence and the melodies, you know, I don't know. I think WIGZ should have maybe came to that atmosphere more rather than using his, because I don't know what WIGZ usually sounds like, but if this is his usual style of rapping, you know, I mean, you just need to adapt a little bit more to the environment of the song.
And now I see you Twitter, people lose yourself up in the thread. Now you barely get yourself to brush your teeth.
Like your tone and everything matches it, but it's just like the way you're choosing structurally, the way you wrote your lyrics, the way you chose to write and deliver these lyrics, it just sounds like a little too, I don't know, like too rhymey, you know, too much flow.
Either make your bed, how your family getting fed, bruh. Look, I got no time for the fakes. I'ma live my life the right way, pumping on the brakes. You been living in your glory days and making them mistakes. I surround myself with family, ignoring all the snakes, yeah. Now I've already accepted we got different views. You'll be doing what you do no matter what I ever choose. I be waking.
I take that back. I'm tripping.
Up to early mornings after late nights. You gon' be the one that's up in bed and hitting snooze. I don't really care.
It just sounds, I don't know, there's something about the constant flow.
The thread, now you barely get yourself to brush your teeth and make your bed. How your family getting fed, bruh. Look, I got no time for the fakes. I'ma live my.
Yeah, the more I listen to it, I like it more, but it's something's off about it. I can't nail it. I can't accurately nail it. I like it though a lot, WIGZ. I like it a lot.
Life the right way, pumping on the brakes. You been living in your glory days and making them mistakes. I surround myself with family, ignoring all the snakes, yeah. Now I've already accepted we got different views. You'll be doing.
That makes me wonder if he really is talking about his actual blood family, because, you know what I mean? Like, he surrounds himself with his family, not the snakes. You know, he could be referring to snakes as some of his friends he's had, you know, or just snakes as people. And then he's talking about, you know, his friends are his family. So, like, he only surrounds himself with family. So, either way, I like that line.
For the fakes, I'ma live my life the right way, pumping on the brakes.
I think honestly, all it is that you just didn't switch the flow with like you kept that same cadence, which isn't an issue. I mean, it really isn't. It's just, to me, I think you personally would have benefited more had you hit a couple switches on this beat, because there's a couple times where the beat just pauses enough for you for where you could just hit it.
Living in your glory days and making them mistakes. I surround myself with family, ignoring all the snakes, yeah. Now I've already accepted we got different views. You'll be doing what you do no matter what I ever choose. I be waking up to early mornings after late nights. You gon' be the one that's up in bed and hitting snooze.
I don't really care, I don't really wanna chit chat. I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell, thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that.
Okay, so yeah, his WIGZ, honestly, man, the more I heard his verse and the more I just let it play through without pausing, you know, the more I liked it. But it just, again, I think you would have benefited a lot had he just done some sort of switch up. But yeah, because honestly, he did a good job with keeping the tone cohesive with the verses that Zaxs gave / with the hook. Because, I mean, topic and everything, like energy, totally there. But it just, the writing was just like, yo, it was almost perfect. I just want, because WIGZ, I can hear you write, dog. Like, I can hear you know how to rhyme. You got multis in check. You got a nice little flow. But maybe every 4 bars, Try to switch the scheme, try to switch the cadence, try to switch the flow. And if you are going to keep the same rhyme schemes, add some vocal inflections, you know what I mean? Because it was just kind of like the same. Like, it was just the same, which is, you know what I mean? That's how music is. This is my personal opinion, and this is something you can just ignore and throw away in the trash, you know, because this is music. But WIGZ, I like you. Very good. Very good. That was my first time hearing you. Zaxs, as always, man, you surprise me the more I hear you. You're at 40 subs now? Okay, we need to get you way up. Yo, Alpha Squad, if you watching this, which I know you are, make sure you sub to Zaxs. Zaxs is a part of the Alpha Squad. Like, come on. He's a part of the Patreon. Like, he shows up to all the fucking lives, whether it's Alpha Tuesday with the homie Alpha Tyler, or if it's my solo streams, you know what I'm saying? He's always there. So yeah, let's keep going.
I don't need that. I don't really care. I don't really wanna chit chat. I don't really need to know where you got a crib at. You've been vague as hell, thinking that I'd never see that. I don't need that. I don't need that.
Oops. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Yeah, like I said, the more I heard WIGZ or WIGZ, the more I liked it, the more I like really, because some artists, man, like especially the more, like, I don't know what it is, but there's just some specific artists where I have to like really listen to where they're hitting their flows and stuff. But the more I got it, or the more I heard it, the more I got it, but you know, I'm not going to say the same thing over and over again. Y'all killed it. I like this shit. Zaxs, thank you for recommending this. You know, thanks for sending me this way. Yo, look out for some music, y'all. We got some crazy stuff coming. Real quick, I'm just going to flash on over to this Peep Game. You know what I'm saying? We got my mixtape dropping, The Art of Bars Volume 2, very soon. I'm talking very soon. Look at that track list right there. We got 10 songs. I think only 2 of them, maybe 3 of them are out. The rest are brand new, so I'm super excited for this. It's coming out soon. All the songs are recorded. Most of them are mixed. We're just going to get this shit finalized. So y'all, look out for some notifications, okay? Songs, live streams, turn the bell on. Make sure you guys hit the Patreon, become an official member of the Alpha Squad. And you know what I'm saying? Till next time, doses, y'all.